Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition. Well, last time you remember we found Isburn, the Blades archivist, who knew a fair bit about dragon lore, and then we came here to the Lost Blades Temple where we almost got immediately attacked by a dragon, and the Forsworn in the very large camp here were quite happy to fight it instead of us, but after I decided to whittle them down a bit, they all turned on me, ignored the dragon, and, well, long story short, because you probably saw that chapter already, I killed all of them and the dragon, and now we are going into the Carfspire Cave.
I've got one. Bad move. For the reach. You'll have to do better than that.
I gave up this kind of thing a long time ago.
Quite a lot of this lot in here.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
And of course, there's probably going to be a ton of booby traps in here. Yep, I'll bet that only the steps of the Dragonborn symbol are safe to step on. Which means we could use a bit more light in here so we can see where we're going.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Duh, I figured this out
This
already.
one's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful.
Dude, I figured this out faster than you did.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Huh. Well, safe for me.
Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe.
Huh.
Be careful.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, yes. I think we must be close to the entrance.
remarkably well preserved, too.
Yeah, the temple's not that bad either. Seriously, he's supposed to be in his late 70s, and he is pretty darn spry for that.
Ah, here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
Excuse me?
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Riemann Cyrodiil?
Seal on the floor.
This whole place appears to be a shrine to Riemann. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
Coming to life. You did it. There's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll be the first to loot this, because steel armor, iron helmet,
There's no
lame.
you might find inside.
Yeah, I should be the first to have the honor of getting taken out by whatever booby traps they left behind. I see a wall and I see daylight. See, there's a dude fighting a dragon at the end. That looks suspiciously like me.
Yes. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
Well, I guess I was supposed to wait for them, even though they told me to come first, but...
Baldwin's Wall, so... Let's see the final
Not a lecture on artistry.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have.
Wah!
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
Which wasn't much.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
No, but I'll bet the Greybeards will know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
Yeah, well, what do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin?
Well, they helped
No.
train me.
And they're afraid of you, of your power.
And
Trust
yet
me,
they've helped me get
there's
more of
no
it.
need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards may have a point. Power is dangerous.
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power.
And they helped me to learn how to
Those
use
that
it.
shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
Again, they have been training me to use the power. I don't call that nothing.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel.
Oh.
The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. Yes? What is it?
Alright, well, any advice for fighting dragons?
You're in luck. There is a blessing the Blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects would last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites.
Alright. And what's so important about me being the Dragonborn?
Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said?
Not really.
Only you can finally defeat Alduin and avert the end of the world. If we can just find out what shout the Nord heroes used, you may have a chance. Or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy. Merely hope.
Yeah, so the prophecy isn't guaranteed. Not much of a prophecy then, is it?
What is it?
Okay, we already asked what she has against Greybeard, what's important to me being Dragonborn, so this is all the Blades, 2 people.
The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the Blades. Someday.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Because, yeah, you can try and recruit more people, but
I know the prophecy by heart. Once
for pretty obvious reasons, I do not feel particularly indebted toward the Blades, because, well, you already note that they are bad-mouthing the Greybeards, who have done a lot more to try and help us get trained for this than they have. And this pattern continues throughout the game. You will have the Blades talk about how they are meant to be the servants of the Dragonborn and protectors of the world, and yet they do nothing but send you out to do their dirty work and clean up after their messes. The Greybeards, on the other hand, will send you out to go, build your power, which Delphine says they don't actually do. But that is neither here nor there. But I think we'll make a quick trip back to... Where is my home? There we go. Lakeview, pick up Mjall, and we will head back toward High Hrothgar. Because I want someone I can trust by my side.
It's good to see you again, dear. We've made a bit of gold. Here, love. This is your share.
Alright, and follow me, I need
I'm
your help.
right behind you.
Yeah, but let's get you
I'm
dressed
itching
first.
the fight. No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear. All set. Let's go.
Alright. So, top of the world.
Sky, guard you.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Never been a sellsword.
The blades help me.
Skills for pay.
The
Always
Blades.
adventured
Of
on my own
course.
terms.
They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their
Yeah.
reckless arrogance knows no bounds.
Agreed.
They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The blades are helping me, I'm not their puppet. The blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you? At least the blades aren't keeping secrets from me. Yeah, they're helping me, I'm not their puppet.
No, no, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
Yeah, I've noticed. So, can you teach me the shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us.
Oh, I like the sound of
We
it.
do not
Dragon Rend.
regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words of power.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
Well, what's so bad about it?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
So it's dark side, got it. Well, if the shout's lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Well, I'll need to speak to him then.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Okay, who is he?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Okay, why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Well, how do I get to the top of the mountain?
Only those whose voice is strong can find
I
the
love the
path.
cold air.
We will teach you a
Exhilarating.
shout to open the
Perhaps
way
it's
to
because of my Nord
Paarthurnax.
blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Dun dun dun. Alright, so to the courtyard. And yeah, you'll note that if we try going up this way, there's some rather extreme cold that We are not powerful to force our way through. Okay, so there's Wolfgar. There's Bori. I think he got stuck on the doorway there. Alright.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax.
Okay.
Wind, guide you.
Okay, so the other three are standing there. And we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. How are you feeling, dear?
I'm itching for a fight.
Yeah.
All set. Let's go.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
I want you. Show
People
me
say
the
Skyrim
way.
is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel.
Look.
I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
The words, wait. The words, wait.
Okay, so I now should have the word of power learned. Clear sky. Word of power in spring, clear sky.
I will
Power in
grant you
summer,
my
clear sky.
understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Well, in point of fact, I think they will still help us keep learning places to find.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon like
Look! Baka!
focused on your goal.
Right, so time to clear a path.
Look! Baka! Look! Baka!
Hey, that goat's able to move through this stuff with no problem.
Look! Baka!
Well, I think we just killed the goat. Poor little guy. Well, thank goodness Mjol's a little faster on the uptake than I am.
Look! Baka!
Okay, well, let me go ahead and get a firebolt ready. I wasn't kidding about this being perilous. Sounds like another ice wraith behind us. Okay, let's hope that this goat doesn't die a horrible death on us. Okay, we're at the throat of the world. And bloody heck, there's a dragon here. Who is not attacking us?
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
Okay, yeah, so turns out the leader of the Greybeards is a friendly dragon. Weren't expecting that twist, now were ya? And as much as I hate to stop at this grand climactic moment, oh, who are we kidding? You know I love stopping here. We are going to, in fact, stop here because we're coming up on the half-hour mark. And next time, we will talk to Parthenax. We will see you next time.